Hi guys, I'll be showing you the sewing tutorial of this bubu. Welcome back. So I'll start with joining the pieces together. So I cut about 2 inches of these pieces to join it for the front. Then I also cut facing for the back and the front. So this is me joining that of the back together. I'm making this tutorial a bit slower than what I made is. That's why it's up to 12 minutes. On the normal, I wanted it to be like 8 minutes. So I divided the facing of the front into two because I'm going to be splitting it and then joining it back. So you join the first part. So you can see what I'm doing in this part too. I'm taking it one after the other. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to join the down part of it, which is this part. So I'm not going to join it full. I'm going to join it to where I measured about 2-3 inches. So I'll be stopping here. As you can see it, you will see that there's still space in the facing. In order for it to have opening in front, you're going to mark where you want it to open for the upper parts and where you want it to stop at the down. You will see it gradually in the video. So this is it, guys. So this is it. You can see small opening at this side. So I took about 3 inches, and I already took the measurement of the down in the previous video. I'll be linking the previous video in case of you haven't watched it, so you can see the cutting of this. So I'm top stitching the back. I honestly didn't know why I did this, but it had to be done. And it actually made it sit better. So I'm ironing it with my Philip iron. It's not really a strong iron. I'm yet to get a strong iron. For now, I'm just making do of what I have. I don't have a weaving machine either. So I'm opening everything so that I can press it down. Well, if not, I was supposed to weave this. So I have to join everything together. Then I take it to the market for weaving. So you can iron this way. You can see that there's an opening there. So that's where the joining is going to start. So now let's just add that 2 inches here. I'll be using this gum here to stitch with it. You can see that I left few allowance at the starting point of this from the facing that I'm adding to it. I did not put it in exactly so that I won't run short of fabric at the down parts because I want it to be equal. It's better to trim the facing than to trim the material. It's the clothes itself that you're making. So I'm going to stop at where the joining stopped. So this is how I connected it together. Then I go ahead and I fixed it. Don't forget to always double your stitching at the end of the sewing. So this is it. I'll do it for the other part. So the other part I started from the first part, from the up of the top. You can still see the allowance at the down too, the extra at the down. So you can see where the down opening stops, where it starts actually. So you join it together. You can see how I'm placing it. Let it be on the same line of that stitch that you can see right there. You join it together here like this. I hope you guys can see it. I know I'm not really good with explanation, but I know I'm trying my best here. So you stitch it this way on this line of this sewing. I did it gradually. Imagine after fast forwarding this video and it's still like this. So I took my time. You can see where my needle is stepping on the line of that sewing. So you're doing this before ironing. And that's it. So with this, you can have that opening in front of the clothes and everything goes well. So you stop where the other opening ends. You stop there. So that's it. Let us take it to iron it. Look at, you can see that there's a small mistake that I made there. One of the stitches is showing. So you're going to weave everything there. So now this is it. Now let me show you how to iron it. Let's go straight to ironing. So you can see it. So with this gum inside, you see that it's easy for this cloth to just lay completely, and if you have a good iron, it's not going to go out. So this is how to iron. I was supposed to put this on the table instead of placing it on the clothes and doing this part first, so that the gum won't touch other parts of the clothes. So it's better for it to be on the table, like the way I'm going to do the other one. So this part that I'm doing is actually necessary. It helps it balance, so you can fold it this way and then give it a good press. So when you press it, you know that there's a gum there already. It's going to make everything sit in properly. I know that the quality of this my ironing is not clear because I just have one extension at this part. Actually, not an extension, it's a socket. I did not use my extension to do this because I don't like plugging my iron direct to an extension. So I had to turn off my LED light and just use normal lights. So when you iron the inside, also iron the outside, like iron it both ways. It makes it sit properly. Now this is what I was talking about. You open it like this, place it on the table like this so that you won't gum to the clothes. On the table you can easily bring it out if it's gumming, but on the clothes it's going to leave you small gum on it. So after opening it like this, so this one sits better than the other one because the other one I was extremely careful not to gum it to the clothes. So then you press it, and you can see it's easier this way when you iron. It's not just for this thing. When you're ironing in general, it's good to actually press it from the inside and then place it the way it's supposed to be. It helps gives this iron. It helps makes your ironing neat and all. You can see the extra that I kept out the down. If it was equal, it is possible that I'm going to get shots of the facing of the clothes. So you can see my line where it stops, and you see that that's where my stitching stops. So you're going to take your measurements where you want it to end and where you want it to start. If you want it to go down, you take it down. You can see that mine is not much. It's about 3 inches. From looking at it from here, is about 3 point something inches. You can see that small hole there that was showing in front. That's the line showing. So when the line doesn't show, every other part is going to align. You have to fold it this way, or when you weave it, you can leave it the way it is. It's not going to interrupt anything. Now this is how to join the shoulder. You place it together and turn it this way. It helps that edge of the shoulder not to show when there's a facing on the clothes. I hope you guys saw it. You can backward it so that you can actually see what I did. So that's the stitching. Do it for the second part of the shoulder. Please backward it and then watch it again because this video is pretty long. That's why I had to fast forward it. I don't want you guys to get bored watching it. That's the main reason why I had to cut lots of it. I had to fasten it actually, not cut the video. So let's hem the down, the hand. So it's from the hand you will join to the down. So let us hem the hand. I'll be using another facing for the hand. So this is how I want the facing of the hand to be. I actually want the stitches to show. If I don't want the stitches to show, there's a way I'll do it. I've posted how to do it. And please always know the front and back of your fabric. I made a video on how to know the front and back of your fabric. So please watch the video and know which one is the front and back. You can see how I'm just going straight into it because I know which is the front and back. So I had to turn it this way. Place it on the facing side, not on the material, not on the main fabric. And then I top stitch it. So this top stitching, helps it balance. And when it balances, you can easily fold it this way and then sew it. It's as easy as this. Just go like this. So it gives it this neat look. Turn it well. This is about 1.5 facing. The facing of this one is about 1.5 inch. So depending on how you want it to be. What I use is 1.5. Feel free to use 1 inch if you want, but I'm always using 1.5 because it's better for me. And that's it. Now let's go to put the belt. So on a normal, my underbust is 14 plus 3 inches is 17, so I added 1 more inch. I just wanted to add 1 more inch. If not, I would have left it at 17. So after you're done marking from the shoulder down, then from that place you place where you want your waist to be. I'm using the waist of about 30, because my waist is actually 27. So I'm making it 13 because I want it to be free. I don't want it to look too tight. That's when you divide it into 2, you're getting 15. So I'm placing it at the middle, so that 7.5 connects to 15 and the other one connected to 1, and you just place a mark there. Now, because of this is 2 yards of fabric and I totally forgot that I was supposed to put a belt, I had to get another fabric for the belt, and this is a black belt. So probably when I'm done, I'm going to get the fabric to make the belt. So I just used the black fabric to make this belt, and it turned out to be strong, and I kind of like it, but I wish it was this color. It would have been better, it would have made more sense. So you just place it this way. You can see how I'm placing it. You just place it, pin it down. Pin it down. No, if you don't want to pin it down, then you need to be placing it on the machine directly. Then you stitch. It's as simple as that. You just stitch these parts that are pointing, and that's it with the belt. Now let's join the hand. So from the hand, that place you turned, to the down part of this fabric, always cut your thread. I'm fond of not cutting thread. Like, it's one of the things that I did in the past that really affected me. If you can see this clothes I'm even working on, there are lots of thread flying around. So you stitch it. You can see that I'm using about 1/2 inch to sew, but you can use 1 inch if you want, depending on your measurements and how many sewing allowance you left. So I'll be weaving the other part out. I'm not going to ever open this clothes. That's the main reason why I'm doing it this way. There's no need of me putting allowance in the clothes because I'm actually not going to be making use of the allowance. If it's too tight for me, I can increase the waist part. And that's it with the sewing tutorial of this dress. So let's take a look at the final look. You can see how it's looking. You can see the slit in front and everything. This is it with the belt, and that's it, guys. Easy tutorial. Thank you for watching.